Please be seated.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello.
This is a case of Holman versus Drumgold, Rich.
Thank you, Jerome. Good day, everyone. Good day, Your Honor. Ms. Holman, you opened this case against Mr. Drumgold because you claim he denies fathering your 2-month-old daughter, Alani. You want Mr. Drumgold to step up after today's results, prove what you believe. He is the father. Is that correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
Mr. Drumgold, you claim there is no way you are her daughter's father because you know for a fact Ms. Holman was sleeping with at least 2 other men at the time of conception. And you believe either of those 2 men could be Alani's father. Is that correct?
Correct.
So, Ms. Holman, you say Mr. Drumgold is denying your baby.
Yes, Your Honor.
Explain.
Well, anytime I call Mr. Drumgold and I say, Alani needs this, Alani needs that, it's crickets. But if I call Mr. Drumgold and I'm like, I want some or let me give you he's at my door.
Okay, that's on the menu. That's on the menu.
That's a lie.
Okay, let's move on. So you feel like he's denying the baby?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you denying this baby?
Yes.
Mr. Drumgold, you are not in any way accepting of Alani?
No, I'm not. It's been incidents that I know and 2 other gentlemen that I know during the time that she supposed to had Alani that she was dealing with.
Oh, can I speak, please?
Yes, ma'am, go ahead.
Okay, so at the same time, me and Mr. Drumgold were never in a relationship. We have always had an open relationship. The fact that he knew that there was a possibility he could have been Alani's father, he should have made some type of effort. He said he showed up at my house to bring me something, but someone else was there, so he decided to leave.
And
But if you came there to bring something for your child,
true?
why not give it to your child?
What's that's true?
Hold on 1 second. Before I get into all of that, I just kind of want to establish how we got here.
So when I met Mr. Drumgold, he was a party promoter, and I used to be I'm a dancer. I was a dancer for him. I met him through a mutual friend, a family member. Instantly, Mr. Drumgold was delicious. He just oozed bossness.
He was delicious?
Yes, absolutely delicious, yes. And I told him, I said, I got to have you, like.
Oh, that's what you told him?
Yes, he said, I'm feeling you too. So we made it from there.
So why did it never become a relationship?
During the time I was in a relationship.
But he never told me that. Mr. Drumgold was in a so-called relationship with several other people.
So, Mr. Drumgold, how did you find out Ms. Holman was pregnant?
She called me one day and she said that she was pregnant. And I think she said she was like 10 weeks. And at the time, I wasn't even in town for 10 weeks. So then she hung up with me, and then she called me back within 5 minutes. Not days later, not weeks later. She called me back within 5 minutes and said the doctors made a mistake.
And you thought that was too quick?
Pretty much.
You felt like when she called back, she was over there calculating, trying to figure out how to make it point to you.
That's exactly what happened.
All right, so as soon as Ms. Holman told you she was pregnant,
Yes.
you had doubt immediately.
Yes.
Was it just about the phone call, or was it just doubt in general?
No, it was about phone calls. It was, I knew it was more gentlemen that she was messing with.
More gentlemen.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And so how do you know she was with other men?
As far as
I came to her mother's house and another man was rubbing her belly.
One at a time.
He knew I was dealing with other men because I was very honest with Robert, Mr. Drumgold, up front. I was super honest with him, and I told him, like, I'm doing me, you doing you, because I know how you get down. Period. When I was all in for it with him, he was not wanting no parts of me. But parts of me.
All right, but hold on. Ms. Holman, so you are in court and you're admitting you were doing you and he was doing him.
Absolutely.
So you were definitely having sex with other men.
She'll
so
make
why
now.
is it that you say Mr. Drumgold's the father?
I mean, at the end of the day, look at her, look at that. She looks just like
To me, she looked like her.
Yo.
To me, she looked like her.
Boy, boo.
And far as...
Boy, boo. Stevie Wonder can see that's your child. Get out of here.
So you are admitting through ample testimony that you were intimate with somebody else during the time.
Absolutely.
She admitting it now.
Okay. So we got that. She admitted it.
Now.
How did you find out is the question.
For one, the phone calls, the other dudes, and I went to one of her family members' house, and They opened the door and there was another gentleman rubbing her stomach.
Really?
But at the time, again, she was telling me it's no possibility it could be anyone else.
So is this the man you were intimate with, Miss Holman?
Yes, Your Honor, it is.
So I like to hear all the testimony, so I'd like to hear from this possible father. Jerome, will you please escort Mr. Rich into the courtroom?
You're smelling.
Mr. Rich, thank you for joining us. You do know Miss Holman, who is standing at the plaintiff's podium. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Did you have a sexual relationship with her, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
You do. You did. How did you two meet? Can you explain that to the court?
We met at a party back in 2016. She gave me a lap dance and we ended up having sex.
And how long did the sexual relationship last?
It was off and on. It's been off and on for the last 4 years.
Oh, you're still in a sexual relationship now?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, did she tell you when she was pregnant with Alani that Alani was your child?
Yes, she did.
And so what kind of relationship have you built with Alani?
I built a father-daughter relationship with her.
You have?
Yes, Your Honor.
And so you have a very real tie with this beautiful baby?
Yes, I do. I feel like I've been betrayed, man. I feel like I've been let down. I feel like I gave my all to somebody that don't give a care about me.
And I can see how much that bothers you. This is serious for you. This is not a game.
It's not no game. People got real feelings involved in this.
I can see that.
I put my time and energy into that little girl.
Yeah.
But I already made up my mind that I'm gonna be there for this little girl.
And what does that mean to you, to be a father to this beautiful, innocent little girl? What does it mean?
It means a lot to me. How could a lot of kids don't get the opportunity to have a good father in their life.
Right.
I didn't have my father in my life. I grew up wilding out, getting in a lot of trouble. But over the years, I changed, that's all. I changed for the better.
Oh, honey. Take your time. You don't ever have to feel ashamed to love and feel connection and commitment to a child. This is a courtroom where we know what that means. So, we know that Ms. Holman told you you were the father. Did she tell you, or when did she tell you, if she did, that you weren't? Do you remember that?
I mean, she told me I was the father all the way up to the time we got in an argument and I left. Like 30 minutes later, she texted my phone, said, "Boy, boo, that baby not yours anyway."
Boy, boo.
I remember exactly what the text read. I saved it in my phone. Cause I ain't never want to forget that moment. It hurt me when she told me that. I ain't show it, but it hurt me. Even after that, I was still there. Through the whole pregnancy, I still had love for this woman.
Okay.
But it wasn't until after Alani was born when I really fell in love with that child and made up my mind I was gonna be there.
Why would you even tell me? There ain't no possibility that it could be nobody else's. If he wasn't in the picture, then why is he here?
Your Honor, I asked Rich to come back. I knew that Rich wasn't the father, but I knew that he would be there for me. I knew it. I knew he loved me. In spite of everything I've ever put him through, Rich has always loved me, unconditionally. And so I took advantage of that. I didn't want to be by myself while I was pregnant. And I knew that the person I was pregnant by didn't about me.
The person you thought you was pregnant by.
I know who I was pregnant by, so shut your mouth.
The person you thought you was pregnant
Anyway.
Ms. Holman, calm down. Mr. Drumgold, calm down. I don't want to start taking this train in the wrong direction. Let's stay where we are because I do want to understand. Your testimony is, Ms. Holman, you didn't really think Mr. Rich was Alani's father.
Yes.
Did you ever confess this? Did you ever sit down with Mr. Rich?
No.
So this is the first
Yes.
he's heard of all of this?
Yes.
No. After I saw him rubbing her stomach, I hit him up on Facebook, and I told him, look, I know she probably saying she yours, but she's telling me the same thing. Instead of him being a man and responding to me, he went and told her, and she called me, oh, why you tell him that? Why you tell him that? So, no, it's not the first time he heard it.
Hold on. That's exactly where he should go. It's to ask the source.
Well, either way, it's not the first time that he done heard this. It's not the first time.
And he is a man because he didn't entertain your foolishness like you being a petty female.
It's not the first time, no. Now, it ain't about being a petty female.
It is about being a petty
It's about
female.
telling the
It
truth
is about
when you
being-
ain't.
At the end of
It's
the day,
about
you
telling
lied
the truth
too,
when you
Let's
don't.
get some
It's about
order.
telling the
Fix
truth
it
when you
now. I'm
don't.
here
Get
today
some
to fix
order,
it
Ms.
now.
Holman.
What are you doing?
Ms. Holman, Jerome, go stand in between the two of them.
It's about telling the truth when you won't. She's sitting here saying that I wasn't there for her. I was there for her whole pregnancy.
Wow,
No,
when?
we didn't spend every day together.
He lied.
No, we didn't.
So what parts of the pregnancy were you there
tell
for,
me.
Mr. Drumgold?
What parts of the pregnancy I was there for? We talked every day. We made plans on when. We made plans on, yes, how the baby, what was going to occur after the baby and born and all that. But once I really knew he was in the picture, yes, did I fall back a little bit? Yes, I did.
So once you saw him
Yes, I
rubbing
did.
her stomach,
Yes, I did.
and then when you reached out to him, did you ever get a response?
No, what I was thinking is she found a way, like she always do, to smooth over her lie. And because that's what she do.
No, that's not what
She
I do.
found
So
Wait,
who did
turn
you
around
think
and lie.
she was lying to?
No, I knew for a fact she was lying to both of us before she even told me that she told him.
And so, Mr. Rich, when you saw Mr. Drumgold when you were rubbing her stomach? You saw him.
Yes, I did.
How did she explain that to you that he would even be there? If this is supposed to be your baby,
She didn't really explain. When I seen Rob show up that day, I knew what time it was. I knew he was over there. And I knew he was over there still having sex with her. But, you know what I'm saying, like she always do, she take advantage of the love I have for her. She tell me some lame story. I end up sticking around, you know what I'm saying? End up just putting it on the back burner. And, you know what I'm saying? We end up having a good time, and soon things go left again, she's back on the same stupid stuff.
so take me to the birth when Alani was born. Ms. Holman, can you take me to that day? Where were you?
I was at home at first when my labor pains originally started. I was at home with Rich. Once he left, he went to work. My water broke in the house. I called the ambulance. The ambulance came, picked me up from the house. I called him immediately, and I told him I was on my way to the hospital. Once I got to the hospital, I called him, and I told him I was in labor.
No, I
You
actually
had
got a
time
text.
to make 2 phone calls in
No,
labor?
I actually got a text saying I had the baby.
Okay, well.
I actually got a text saying I had the baby.
Either way, I let him know Russell showed up at the hospital, and he was there with me.
Mr. Rich?
Yes, I'm sorry, Rich.
And Mr. Rich was there at the hospital when Alani was born?
Correct.
Now, Mr. Rich, did you sign the birth certificate?
No, Your Honor.
And then you sent a text to Mr. Drumgold, she's here.
Yes.
Because in your mind at that point, you've made a very clear decision that you know Mr. Drumgold's the father, so you're gonna inform him. But you know Mr. Rich is gonna be there for you.
And I didn't want to step on his toes. I didn't want to hurt him any more than I had already hurt him. I'm willing to do whatever it takes, take whatever lashings, whatever talk back, whatever it is that I gotta take so that my baby grows up to be better than me.
Your
So
Honor.
do I make a lot of messed up decisions? Do I make a lot of mistakes? Yes. I'm not belittling or downgrading anything I've done, especially to that man right there. Because he's the last one to deserve this. I've never met a man like this in my life, which is why I don't know what to do with him. He's the best man I've ever known in my whole life. And I tell him every day, you too good for me. I don't deserve you. Because I'm used to people treating me like this person right here. This is what I'm used to. This is my normal. This is my abnormal.
A person that you keep calling to come over my house.
Of course, because you got great sex.
Huh?
What the word? I don't have to do with nothing.
Really?
That's only when me and him break
That's it
up.
right there, bro.
That's-
Out this
Mr. Rich.
I ain't
Rich,
got
it's
time
not
for that.
like that.
Your Honor.
Next time on Paternity Court.
Can you tell me about these other possible fathers?
Mr. Rich knew about him. Mr. Rich did not know about Matthews.
Mr. Matthews is here, and I'd like to hear from him.
You a
Calm down. Mr. Rich, calm down.
If Leanne could have had it her way and now one of us know, we wouldn't be here today.
I slept with this guy on Friday. You still worth it. You're still worth it. You hear me? In the case of Holman versus Drumgold, Rich, it has been determined by this court.
That's tomorrow on Paternity Court.
Mr. Rich,
Go back up.
you came
Just
here to
stick
get
up.
an answer.
I have not called him lately.
I don't care, man.
I mean, hey,
this man
calm
got
down.
great
My phone
sex
tells it all.
shit.
Calm down.
Your Honor,
Calm
that was
down.
a nice speech. That was a nice speech, but that's all it was, a speech.
Sloppy,
if,
yo.
if Leanne could have had it her way and now one of us know, we wouldn't be here today.
At the end of the day, you
How
a
long you
liar. I've
pregnant?
been telling you this since I was
Nothing
pregnant.
with that
I've been
stuff.
telling you I need a DNA test since I was pregnant.
No,
At the end
I
of the day,
told
it's all
you,
coming out
I
today.
told
'Cause
you
what-
I wanted a
Can we just bring
DNA
on the next
test,
person?
and you said,
Listen.
Honestly, I'm ready to get this all out now.
Listen.
I'm tired.
I told
Miss
you.
Holman, Miss Holman,
Yes.
look at me. Look at me. I see you breaking down. That's okay.
Truth coming out.
I
Not about the truth.
listen.
I'm not a bad
listen.
person. I do bad things.
Look at
There's
me.
a difference.
Look at me. You've admitted to where you've gone wrong, and you've also allowed us to see a little piece of what your real heart is. You think we don't know you are confused and just out there riding on a wing and a prayer? I'm here with you and for you. Mr. Rich, I am so happy you turned around and came back. And I do want you to understand, I know how painful this is for you. I don't want you to get so angry that then you become the person you know you aren't. You have come in here with honor, maturity. You have shown a level of unconditional love that everybody in here wish they could have. And in that testimony, she said, you are a great man, and she's never known a man as good as you. So much so that she didn't think she was good enough for you. That's the part. Just stick with us, okay? We're gonna get through this. So, Ms. Holman and Mr. Drumgold, throughout the testimony, it came out that there were other possible fathers.
Correct.
Can you tell me about these other possible fathers?
Well, just like with Mr. Rich, I told him I didn't remember whether we were together around the time of September, which was around his birthday time. Mr. Matthews was the same thing. The only difference with this is Mr. Rich knew about him. Mr. Rich did not know about Matthews.
All right. Well, Mr. Matthews is here, and I'd like to hear from him. Jerome, will you please escort Mr. Matthews into the courtroom?
Sir, let me go with me.
You a
Calm down. Mr. Rich, calm down. Calm down. Just take a
It
deep
is what
breath.
it is,
Listen,
though.
you want the truth? That's what I'm trying to get for you, but you gotta let me get it. You want to know? I'm giving you the truth, but you've got to sit through and you've got to listen. We cannot go to a better place.
Man, I
with
could have
any
made a
of this.
list.
Listen, we here now and we're gonna get through this. We can't get to the other side. We cannot get to the other side unless we go through. We're going through. Mr. Matthews, thank you for joining us.
Yes, ma'am.
We've heard significant testimony today as we begin to discuss the paternity of baby Alani. I'd like to understand what your relationship was with Ms. Holman. She said she was intimate with you as well during the window of time when Alani was conceived.
Yes, ma'am.
And you agreed to
What?
that.
Yes, ma'am. She keep lying about that.
Mr. Rich, calm down.
Yes, ma'am.
I can see how uncomfortable this makes you. And I would like for you to take this opportunity while I hear the rest of the testimony to go and speak with Dr. Jeff. And I will never allow you to sit here and act out of your character or make yourself look bad, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right? You may be excused. Mr. Matthews, I'd like to ask you a few questions concerning the nature of your relationship with Ms. Holman.
Okay.
Can you tell the court, how did you meet? How long have you been in a relationship?
Well, I met Mrs. Holman probably about 4 years ago. I met her through Facebook, and we hung out, and we clicked. And then there on forth, we had sexual relationships, on and on.
When did the sexual relationship start?
I can't recall. I just know that it's a possibility that I could be the baby's father because we was on and off, you know.
And so you've had an ongoing sexual relationship with Ms. Holman for the past 4 years?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And you believe you could be Alani's biological father?
Yes, ma'am. And I was taking her to a couple of her doctor's appointments for the baby.
So you went to doctor's appointments as well?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you want to be her biological father?
I mean, if I am, I'll accept it as my own, because I don't think our friendship will never end.
So you also are in love with Ms. Holman?
To a certain extent, yeah.
What? Out of him, Rich, I know her. Meaning, this ain't it. Like, us three ain't it. I also know she's not gonna change. But for her to simply say, for her to still tell me that I'm supposed to have been the only one, and
y'all wouldn't have gotten
three of us in here,
them,
and she's still saying that, look, I respect her, boy, if she just say, look, at the end of the day, I really don't know. Instead of just saying, oh, it's his. Like, you know what I mean? Let you tell it, I ain't nothing. But yet you want this baby to be mine.
Okay, now granted, have I been with all three of these men? Yes. How do you know there's only these three men? Because I gave them these three men name. This is my truth. Here it is. It's ugly. Now I'm trying to get to the bottom of it.
Exactly.
Your Honor,
Exactly.
what I'm saying is it boils down to
Exactly.
this. She said, that was a good speech.
No.
The bottom line is this. The bottom line is this. None of them will be here if you were sure. None of them will be here if
None
it
of us
wasn't a
will be here.
possibility.
None of us had multiple sex partners, bro. Let he who is without sin cast the first stone. How many sins you got, bro? Go ahead.
We're here for yours.
Go ahead. We're here for hours.
We're here for
bro.
yours.
We're here for hours.
We're here for
She's
yours.
hours.
My thing is,
Go ahead.
don't
Can we
keep
go with the
saying
result?
there's no
Can we go
possibility
with the
that
result?
it couldn't be mine. That's my
Mr.
thing.
Drumgold, Mr. Drumgold,
Yes.
I think you have now entered that space where you're so angry because you feel like because she's saying she really believes it's your baby, it's almost as if you are unwilling to hear the true layers within her testimony. That at the end of the day, there is more than one possible father.
No.
So just stop.
Okay.
Stop grasping on to this thing that she believes that Alani's your baby. What she's saying is, from the dates that everybody gave me, from what I came home with the doctor, when I do the math, it adds up that I was with Mr. Drumgold. I hear everything you're saying. I hear all of your testimony.
What date, though? It was 2 different dates, so what date is she referring to?
Let's find out from Ms. Holman. Which dates are you referring to?
I'm referring to the end of September to the beginning to the middle of October.
That's when you're saying
That's when I conceived.
you conceived.
That was the actual date they gave me from, not only from the ultrasound, but from the size and estimate of the baby at my ultrasound. That's how they came up with the exact date and time. And from there, yes, I have been going bits and pieces of telling them, because let's be real, this ain't something easy you can just come out and tell somebody. I mean, this is not something easy. I'm not proud of anything that I've done, but at the same time, I'm justified, because at the end of the day, now one of them was in a relationship with me.
But did
So
you
at the
ever
end of the
stop
day-
and think, why is that?
Who are you talking?
That's the thing. How
Ms.
you ever stop
Holman,
and think,
listen,
why?
Ms. Holman,
I'm trying to direct my questions to you.
and I'm looking right at you and I'm listening. I want you to know I hear you and I see you. and I value you. You matter.
She do. Like,
We got to start changing the words you hear. We got to start changing who we surround ourselves with. We got to speak love, purpose, and grace over our lives, over ourselves. If you got to look in the mirror every morning and say, I am worth it, you have to tell yourself. You have to encourage yourself. Do you understand me? It's not easy. You're not the only woman out here in the fight, or man. Every day we wake up and we have to remind ourselves, you worth it. I slept with this guy on Thursday. You still worth it. I slept with this guy on Friday. You still worth it. I lied to this guy on Sunday. You still worth it. I came up short over here. You still worth it. You're still worth it. You're still worth it. You hear me? Whether Mr. Drumgold, Mr. Matthews, Mr. Rich, whether any of them are the father or they're not, you still worth it. Time to break free. Okay? And that's why we're here. That's why we don't just have this court case. That's why we have Dr. Jeff standing by, because you just don't do this 1, 2, 3. Are you ready for the results?
Yes, I am.
Let's get them. Drum. These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. The first envelope is for Mr. Rich. In the case of Holman versus Drumgold and Rich, when it comes to 2-month-old Alani Holman, it has been determined by this court. Mr. Rich is not the father. The next result is for Mr. Matthews. In the case of Holman versus Drumgold and Rich, when it comes to 2-month-old Alani Holman, it has been determined by this court. Mr. Matthews, you are not the father. It seems like you were surprised, Mr. Matthews.
I am. But, you know.
Somewhere deep inside you thought you were.
Yes, ma'am.
It's important, I'd like to say, that even though you are not the father, I do not want you to take this out on Ms. Holman, to start a negative cycle of abusive language and comments because of your disappointment. We are here today going through all of this for a purpose.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's so we can turn a page and help lift her up.
Yes, ma'am.
These results are for Mr. Drumgold. In the case of Holman versus Drumgold and Rich, when it comes to 2-month-old Alani Holman, it has been determined by this court. Mr. Drumgold, you are the father.
Exactly.
Don't go there, Miss Holman. Don't go there.
at the end of the day, I just wanted to know.
And why do you have the tears? Is it because you feel like you've missed things in her life, or you feel like...
That, and it shouldn't have had to come to this.
Ms. Holman, your back is turned and your body language is off. If you turn and shift your focus, you see that Mr. Drumgold has very real tears of hurt because he knows what he did. He knows he wasn't there. He will have to explain why he wasn't there. You might have to explain it as well, that we were in a situation right back then. But everything worked out because we got the answers. And once I knew you were my little girl, I cried tears of joy and I smiled. Right? You got to get through this ugly stuff to get to the better part. I wish you all the very best. Everybody's going to get an opportunity to talk to Dr. Jeff. We're going to work through it one day at a time. There you go. It's good to see you smile too. You're worth it. Court is adjourned.